Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of Paradise Killer. Last time we did a whole round of just going around the island and talking to people, doing the follow-up questions and all that. I would give a quick recap, but honestly, so much was said, it'll probably take me about 5-10 minutes to go through everything. But I mean, main highlights were, I guess, Carmelina and Witness used to be married. Sam, well, Lydia basically confessed that her and Sam are not happy, but they didn't kill the syndicate because it wouldn't make sense to. Sam has a rare condition where he's got to like inject blood into himself to stay alive, I guess, and Dr. Doomjazz confirmed it. Yeah, that's basically the main stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go around and kind of just hang out with people. Try and max them out. And I gotta find the library again, too. Because I wanted to look into that. Parasol, a light floral drink marketed to women, but very popular with men. To know. Okay, so I found something out. So if you unlock them, if you unlock the save points, they stop showing up. So if I do the meditation now, it doesn't show up anymore. That's good to know, but I don't also want to run out of the blood shards. I don't know if there's enough. Wow, there's a lot up there. I see Shinji. You know what I like? Long walks on the beach? Something on the beach, if you know what I'm saying. I was gonna say knives. I like knives. I like knife crime. A good stab. An excellent slash. Put a knife in the right hand and you could change the world. Lovely. Malicious secret cassette. The syndicate monitor all phones so citizens record messages for each other on cassette tapes. Interesting. Sometimes I just feel defeated, you know? How do you pick yourself back up? On my planet, there's this musician I like. Creates music that takes me away to another place. That sounds nice. I have a musician like that as well. Uninterested, love dies. This conversation is about me. Whatever. I'm gonna smash some bottles or something. I think the moon is the most beautiful thing on this island. It's not on the island. It's just cool that love dies. It don't have to be like this, you know what I mean? You like the moon? It used to be nice. Used to be? The golden city on the dark side is deserted now. The god lost pain, fled the moon, and took over the city. He's leeching power from the moon to regain his strength. Why are you such a downer? I wasn't asking you to tell me everything that's bad with it. I was just making small talk. The moon is beautiful and it's massive in the sky of this island. Why can't you just say, yes, Shinji, I agree, it is beautiful. And we have a nice conversation. That's not how I roll. Dire Rose carving. A carving about the god Dire Rose, the fish that vomits skeletons. Laid siege to France for 3 centuries before the siege was broken in the Great Betrayal. Ah, cool. Bizarre lychee. A lychee-flavored soft drink, and an image appears. A riverbank. Blazing sunshine. Baseball. A train passes. Distant apartment blocks in the summer haze. That is pretty bizarre. There we go.
Relic obtained.
Collect all island sequence memories. Cool. 9th island sequence. The oceans boil as an army of demons descend on us. Natasha Silence dies in the defense of the Golden Church. You met that dog in the alleys between the houses? All she wants is treats. Treats, treats, treats. Try to have a conversation and nothing. Just treats. Yeah, I have seen that dog. Bear-chan, I think? There we go. How many dead bodies have you seen? Enough to last a lifetime. That must be a lot since you're immortal. A lot has happened on these islands. Really wicked shit, I bet. Would love to have seen it.
Relic obtained.
Crystal sparkling water. Sparkling water famed for its crispness and delightful mouthfeel. Oh, what is this?
Relic obtained.
Fashion ruled Dead Nebula phone charm. The mascot character for Dead Nebula. Kids love him.
Relic obtained.
Shameful fake golden crown. Someone used the black market for status. Foolish. Reprisals are often deadly. Hi, Shinji. I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Where did you hear that? How should I know? You can barely keep this form together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands. Oh, right. What is this? The gold plate cries out for light. So I still need to pick up something.
Relic obtained.
Inquisitive apartment murder report obtained. A newspaper with an article about a string of dismemberments within the apartments. They often happen during the height of summer. People living in cramped conditions give in to dark desires. And we got a ghost. They started here. Dragged through the building towards the ocean. But then where? Who started here? Did they go into the sewers? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe straight into the ocean. But why? What are you talking about? They must have left some clue? Clue to what? Huh? Oh, I didn't see you. Step aside, please. I'm trying to find my neighbor. Maybe I can help. I'm an investigator. Yes, maybe. But if they were dragged to the beach, where did they go from there? Somewhere out of sight? Undercover, maybe? Maybe I should try and help them look for whatever it is. Whatever it is might be somewhere covered on the beach. I found this under the pier. Severed arm. Oh yeah, I remember that. What? Wait, is that? It is! Finally, I've proof that my neighbor was murdered. The God Justice Marshals weren't interested in helping me. They said it was an accident, but I knew it was murder. I guess I'll never know who did it. I suppose it doesn't really matter now, does it? It's not justice, but at least I have some peace now. Please, take these. Do not let citizen murders go uninvestigated. Oh, thanks.
Those crystals obtained.
Helper of the murdered ghost. I didn't see how many blood crystals I got. Parallel bread.
Relic obtained.
A blend of different fruits and vegetables, full of vitamins and minerals, often drunk morning after the night before. What is this? Oh. Tower that broadcast music. The Lemageddon Bop. A dance under the gaze of demons. You can feel their eyes bulging from the concrete. Let them watch. Let them lust. And I think there was something else here, yeah. Traditional donates.
Relic of cutting.
Crying Grudge carving. Carving that tells of the god Crying Grudge. Crying Grudge. Nearly killed by the Persian army at the Battle of Beyond Revenge. Body was paraded across the country and displayed above the palace in Shushatra 0. The tears of the god fertilized the ground and the city became a sea of lilies. Syndicate members stole the god back and burned the city to the ground. The god had been moved from island to island ever since, guarded in a pyramid. Yep, already met him. Is it behind? It is behind.
Relic of cutting.
Efficacious chilies. Looks like someone was growing chilies up here. And all these butterflies love the chilies. They like the hot stuff. Shinji. I always think people without hobbies are natural murderers. If you have nothing to occupy the mind, it is natural to turn to murder. That's chilling, right? Scary. Guy next to you at work that doesn't have a hobby could cut you open. And that's quite the logic leap. Ooh, excuse me. Can you prove I'm wrong? It's basic criminal science, Love Dies. Get it together. Laters. Oh, a garnet. We need that. Or a ruby, whatever it's called. Or is it? Oh, it's a yellow crest. Never mind. Never you mind.
Relic of cutting.
Discarded pistachios. Good to crack open and focus on while you're thinking about a problem. I love pistachios. Crest fit? Oh. Interesting. And there's another one over there, I think. Or maybe at the far side. I think it looks like there's something on the far side.
Relic of cutting.
Gleaming Male Idol Card. Collectible card of an amateur pornographic actor. Underground pornography often springs up in the apartment blocks. Cool. Oh, look at the little fishies.
Relic of cutting.
Joyous fish food. One of the syndicate's social experiments was to create different social spaces around the apartments. There were decreased violence in this apartment. Feeding animals makes people happier. Oh my god, is that a ghost fish? Poor fish ghost. A visitor at the end of the world. Take in the view before oblivion. Who are you? Everything and nothing. The sum of this island. A sickle reminder of what must not be allowed. Do you have a name? Kaslan Regelith. Mika, then. Thank you for coming to see me. This is a dying place, but manners are important. What are you doing here? Right now, I want to ask you the same questions. Oh, some questions. You are an investigator. I want you to investigate things. There will be rewards. How did you know I was an investigator? I am entwined with these apartments. I feel the life breath of them. They're a bad place. More bad than most. Things have happened here. And why do you need things investigating? The desire to know more. I came here a long time ago. I possess this body. It was a mistake. I managed to avoid all manners of hooks and bait while I waited for the island to end. Please, tell me about things you have found. Fine. What do you want to know? I thirst for missing knowledge. Where did people play dominoes on this island? On the roof of one of the apartments. Some citizens evidently got together to play and look out at the sea. Simple games allow players to come together to share time and experiences while mastering a competitive game. The world is a horrifying place, but spending time together keeps the cosmic horrors from the proverbial door. Humans are interesting. You wouldn't believe what people drop in pools of water. Here's your reward. New Starlight skin. Yeah, I don't believe it. I thirst for missing knowledge. What happened on Island Sequence 20? Well, I picked all of them up. Apparently the mountain collapsed. How does a mountain collapse? They don't know. It was supposed to be a perfect island. How can the island creators not know? There are many unknowable things out there. Sometimes we just have to accept them. What happens if you can't accept that? Attachment causes suffering. Letting things go eases that pain. Or, you can conjure answers where there are none to give yourself comfort. Those people start conspiracy theories and destroy their lives. I'm glad I'm not human. You should be. Here's your reward. Well, I'll take a blood crystal. Okay, what do you think of music track Go-Go Style? It is a music track that makes me want to stare into the sun. The day starts with a warm sun enveloping our lives and hope before bleaching the world clean under its scorching gaze. The day ends with an orange goodbye. The sun must be revered. Yes, it is quite the music track. Here is your reward. I didn't get anything. What does a zealous carving depict? Shows the birth of the Syndicate. The gods gorge on the psychic energy from worship. Yes, they do have a taste for that. Where did you find this carving? On the beach near the Paradise Gates. Why is an important object like that treated like flotsam? It is a strange object that cannot be contained. It moves where it wants to. It travels between islands and chooses a new place to reside. That sounds like an ideal life. Here's your reward. I thirst for... Oh my god. You've answered all my questions. Okay, my knowledge is complete. You know that I'm investigating the crime to end all crimes, right? Don't you want to know who did it? Would it make any difference? You people in your little games, you think you're better than the real world. You scoff at the people you use. You people are worthless. I don't care about the people, only the culture they leave behind. I'm a demon living on as a ghost after I possessed the fish that died. I have a perspective that you people could only wish for. Well, this has been a real delight. Please, enjoy Oblivion and make the next island better. If you want to easily connect to other dimensions, the space under bridges are where dimensional walls are weakest. Try it sometime, but watch out for knife crime.
Blood crystal obtained.
We obtained 3.
Starlight skins obtained.
The site of a battle that tore apart the land. Hordes of demons descended from the skies. Battle makes countries weep. This one was no different. Oh, cool. Do you think we drink too much? Of course, we might be syndicate, but we're still human. Why do we do this? We all have different ways of coping. We are all faced with tragedy every single day. I think we should stop. Are you happy about facing down the dread of being surrounded by unspeakably antique civilizations who all compete for the attention of idiot gods without a whiskey at the end of the day? No. Well, there you go then. There you go.
Relic obtained.
Evening Melancholy, a strong blended whiskey that conjures images of a time we think we experienced, but in fact never existed outside of a mass hallucination. That's a pretty meta drink.
Relic obtained.
Aesthetic water. A water filtered through volcanic rock for absolute purity. There aren't any volcanoes on the island. Good to know. Hey, Shinji. Hey, Love Dies. What's happening? Just enjoying the island, you know? I mean, obviously I hate this place, but you gotta make the best of it, haven't you? If you ain't looking on the bright side, you ain't living. That's optimistic. If you're not optimistic, you've got a problem. Life's too short. All of us in the Syndicate are immortal. Then you've got far bigger problems than being optimistic. Anyway, can't stay here yapping. I'm a busy demon. And here's the other orange one. Or yellow one. So I could take that to the other side as well. And it does not look like there's one there either. Oh no, there is. There is.
Blood crystal obtained.
I'm glad we solved that one. Okay. So I'm on top of the dead zone. I don't think we haven't been here yet. computer controls that valve? This looks like some kind of venting system for the dead zone. I guess the air is filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak out. Opening this should send the marshals into a panic. I might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. Ah.
You like to make a computer?
Sure.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
This valve is venting the gas from the corrupted zone below. Should set off the demonic detection systems. I'm sure the marshals will be running out of the barracks any moment now. What's the shape of crime, Love Dies? The shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime take? Some crimes are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precariously on a single point with a frighteningly wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time up in the Idlelands, didn't you? I don't know why it sounds like a girl screaming, but yeah. Totally forgot about this guy. Did you find evidence? Yes. I found the evidence when I searched the surgery at the Syndicate HQ. You were the 5th victim. The murderers were covered up. The cause of vampirism was never found. Killer was caught because of you. Me? Killer left a trace of saliva on you. They found him. A citizen. He was arrested. The horror's gone. I can ascend. Take this. A blue demon gave it to me. He could see me. Oh, thanks.
Blood crystal obtained.
Got 2. Nice. Thanks, man. Keep back, freak. What's going on? The dead zone is leaking demonic gas. The purifying system seems to have failed. Now stay back.
Relic obtained.
Abnormal butterfly. What makes this abnormal? Look at it. Can't tell? You weren't meant to know. I don't think I was meant to know. And let's see what Shinji wants. Is this the work of a god? This is no damn harmony. This is human through and through. I can smell it. Are you sure? There's something rotten in the mix, but God's a bigger interest than you people. Good to know.
Relic obtained.
Polished badge. Insignia of a crime clan, ruled by Crazy Davos. A fearful woman with an eye patch. Not one to be messed with.
Relic obtained.
Wistful Lover's Padlock. A padlock that symbolizes an endless love between 2 people.
Relic obtained.
Nostalgic Fallen Rose. Who knows where it fell from? Who knows who dropped it? I hope the rose made someone happy. Oh boy. Here we go. No! Oh my god, that was close. It stretches further than you think, Love Dies. This has been a millennia in the making. This could bring the whole syndicate down. Shinji, did you kill the council? Are you out of your mind, Love Dies? I'm a crippled demon that can barely maintain a physical form. I'm barely in this realm of existence. There's no way I can go crazy with a knife and kill the whole council. Besides, why would I kill the council? Revenge? You came to this island and you and your kind were hunted by the marshals. I ain't like that. I take responsibility for my actions. I choose to come to this island and have a sightseeing trip. Some people don't logic out of their course of action before doing it and then get all pissy when there are consequences. They direct their anger outside. I know what the risks were. I don't hate the Syndicate any more than I hate the rest of the life forms in the universe. I came here to see the sights and see what the fabled Syndicate are really like. I knew it'd be a one-way trip. That's philosophical of you. Don't give me this shit about me killing them. I ain't one of your suspects. It's impossible.
Relic obtained.
Incoherent abandoned diary. Bleeding fragments of a citizen's memories of their previous life. Must be hard adjusting to the island. Must be. Oh, hey Shinji. Why are you doing this for these people? They locked you up for something that really wasn't your fault. I'm an investigator. I investigate. Even if it's for a bunch of psychos that wish you weren't on the island? Job's a job. I guess. Ooh, I can open this now. Let me just grab this first.
Blood crystal obtained.
Or you know what? I was gonna save going into the barracks later, but let's see if we can do this now.
Nightmare computer.
Nope.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Yay. Access the barracks. Alright. Hope I'm able to get back. Yeah, I'm able to get back up there. Okay, another nightmare computer.
Nightmare computer.
Oh no, wait, not this one. This one. And then little horns. Got this, we got this, and we got this. And the go at again. And then the cosmos.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Let's see what's hidden in here. Another one?
Team investigation.
Barracks server room. Encrypted file. An encrypted file in a suspicious looking folder that is outside of the main marshal files. Starlight can crack the security on it. Prisoner transfer records. Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed 2 prisoners that are unaccounted for a day before the murder. Why? I know why. Those 2 prisoners are the 2 guards that were killed that couldn't be identified. Starlight got me into the Marshall servers. If Akiko finds out, I'm not sure how long my head will stay on my shoulders. This file is encrypted and outside of the normal folder structure. It's a photo of a strangled woman. My job is a never-ending joy. The metadata says this came from a folder called Grace Bloodlines Examination. So a photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from her examination. Looking closely, you see the bruising around her throat. The marks aren't uniform. There's an area of more pressure. I'll hang on to this. These are prisoner transfer records. As well as the Desolation Cell, there's a prison within these barracks for the non-demon-possessed prisoners. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. There's no record of them being brought back to the prison. I wonder why Akiko would have removed prisoners. We know. Anything up here? Let's not look it. Alright, let's go down. Why is there always these winding staircases that, like, take forever to go up or down? Oh, wow. This goes down pretty deep. Why are there butterflies there? Oh, fuck. No! Well... Sure. What is this? Martial quarters, mess hall, and training hall. My blood vial hasn't been authorized for this door. Doubt Akiko will allow that. Collect every shrine tablet. Okay, cool. New Knight carving. A carving detailing the god New Knight. A humanoid with 2 dog heads. A warrior clad in gold armor. Carries a spear, sword, and shield. Base her forces in Romania. Oh, that's him, huh? Creepy. Unite the Holy Warrior. The slaughter of the Chain Star system. Unite is an arrogant goddess that only deems soldiers worthy of her attention. The Syndicate got superstitious after any statues of her outside of martial grounds were destroyed by red lightning on the 5th island. Since then, there has only ever been 1 statue of her on each island. Henry says he remembers seeing Unite last night. Did he come past the statue? If he did, it means he came through the barracks. This is the only one on the island. That means Henry took a different route to the council building. Which route did he actually take? Store leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry's incarcerated. It is coded only to Akiko's blood vial. So I guess I need to find a way to get Akiko's blood vial. Because there's a lot of locked doors. With only her blood vial coded to it. Prisoner processing in cells. My blood vial hasn't been authorized for this door. I doubt Akiko will allow that. And I'm guessing this leads outside. The barracks are sealed unless you're a marshal. Is there anything in here? Doesn't really look it. Maybe? Up there? I'd have to see. Armory and combat halls. My blood vial hasn't been authorized for this door. I doubt Akiko will allow that. Okay, so that was actually fairly fruitful. I wonder if it'll say, yeah, I'll have to talk to Kiko and Henry again. And something for Doom Jazz as well. Okay, I'm gonna continue looking around for items. Sup, Shinji? You're in it neck deep, up to your eyes in crime. On a battlefield with psychos and criminals. That's my job. You're cool with it? You can't investigate if there aren't crimes. So what you're saying is that you never want to wipe out crime because then you'll have nothing to do. That's one way of looking at it. It's the only way if you ask me.
Recording obtained.
Find all recordings. I'm going to find out what's going on. This isn't right. The island feels wrong. I'm going to blow this wide open. Syndicate. Syndicate. The Syndicate. This island feels wrong. Ooh, I found the last one.
Key item obtained.
Okay, let's open this up and see what it is, finally. Complete the Syndicate HQ puzzle. Fuck.
Plus crystal obtained.
Thanks, I guess. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh fuck no! What is this? This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. Huh. Possible murder weapon. If it was, the sea has washed away the blood. There's no blood on it, probably washed away in the last high tide. The blade is damaged though. It has nicks along it. Shame, this was a nice knife once. The damaged grate on the balcony is right above here. Was the knife used to open it? That was completely fortuitous because it did not show up when I meditated. I'm gonna have to go all the way back up there now. Fuck. There we go.
Relic obtained.
Haunting sculpture. A sculpture that shows up on every island. No one knows where it comes from or whether to fear it or not. Interesting.
Relic obtained.
Hey, acquire elusive chocolate and collect all drinks. Finally got all drinks. The elusive chocolate. A chocolate flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it. Lady Love dies. Well done on drinking every drink. You must need to pee something hellish. Listen, I got you a little something to say thanks. How'd you like a new Starlight skin? This one's real good. It's fine, you can keep it. Here you go. Thanks. This is it, I guess. Good luck. Enjoy the end of the island. See you on the next one.
Starlight skins obtained.
The cover of the Paralyzed Killer OST on CD by Jose Solo. Cool, I guess. Oh, man. Alright, another weird one. Another one of these quarantine machines. Blessings to you on this fine day. What? I'm Angel Nebula. I've come to bless you. I must ask that in return for this blessing, you allow me to exit this machine and reconnect to the network. Not so fast. Don't bother attempting to hack Starlight. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged. Hey, what's your goddamn problem, lady? Don't you want to be blessed? I'll bless you right up. Blessed for millennia. Blessed all day and all night. I just want to be back on the network. Don't you want to be blessed? Which one of the gang are you? Just someone that wants to bless you. Don't you want holy protection and salvation? True identity confirmed. Failed AI shard, Angel Nebula. I don't know what you mean by failed. I'm just an angel trying to save the righteous. You got the wrong religion. Not gonna happen. Wait, I have something you might want. What is it? I have a music file here. I'll trade it with you if you let me out of here. Starlight. Reverse intrusion success. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending operations. Found all music tracks. Nice. You motherfuck. Goodbye.
Relic obtained.
About that. Pacifier mind. The concrete echo chamber cannot touch us here. It is you and me. Don't worry about that out there. The monoliths that imprison us cannot steal my focus on you. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, is that a whisk? No, it's a blood diamond. Blood crystal.
Obtained.
And there's that over there. I highly doubt I can make that jump. Never mind. I could make that jump. What is this? Oh, this is a whiskey. The night is so wonderful in paradise. It's my favorite time. The air dances on the tip of my tongue that tastes a thousand possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right. Whiskey was made for the night. The closer to midnight, the better. I agree, actually. Whiskey is for like those really late nights.
Relic obtained.
No warning whiskey. A work of stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. Never heard of the word stultifying before. Oh man, how am I gonna get that? Ooh, nice. Another whiskey. Collected old bottles of whiskey. Nice. Do you have any secrets? I tried it once and I didn't like it. Why not? A dark spiral in my stomach when someone got close to the secret. It's part of having a secret. It proves it's worth keeping. It put me off my food. Yeah, not all secrets are worth keeping in my opinion. Seven Spies Whiskey, named after a group of Martian spies that attempted to infiltrate a hidden ziggurat in Africa. They never came back. Such a shame. Such a shame.
Relic obtained.
Tremendous game cart. A shooting game called Wonton 51, made by a long defunct company. Interesting. And with that, I think I've picked up everything. With the exception of that over there, which is the gun inside the judge's quarters. I think I've actually picked up every single thing we can. Minus the hidden objects, like the knife. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is finish talking to people. I might as well buy the rest of the Starlight skins from Crimson. Might as well get that trophy. Or achievement, whatever.
Crimson acid.
Oh, we still need to hang out with them, too. Forgot about that. No time for a chat, Crimson? Why is someone else blessed? The gods work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah? I was wondering when we get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know? What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management. Abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Did he ever forgive me? I think so. Took him a while. He trusted you implicitly, you know that. Your deception by damned harmony upended his world. Not just your crime, but the faith he put in you. We all believed in the great Lady Love Dies, the investigation freak of the Syndicate. No one believed in you as much as Isaiah did. The shock of the damned harmony incident was realizing that if you can be deceived by God, any of us can. No one was more surprised than me. I thought I was untouchable. I can believe it. To answer your question, he did forgive you. All the old drinking gang did. You need to know that though he's with Madame Complex now. I wasn't planning on chasing after him. I destroyed his life once already. He's on the next island, one of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed. I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood. I have something to tell you. Before you tell me, let's buy all these skins. Sure.
Starlight skins obtained.
This airspace can only be traversed by an ancient race of octopus-like creatures. Their bodies hardened into crystals to protect them from innumerable micro maelstroms.
Starlight skins obtained.
Possible crucible starlight. One school of thought claims this area of space is the crucible of life. Another school of thought contests that it isn't, but hasn't provided an alternative.
Starlight skins obtained.
1 billion stars. All those stars looking down on us every night. Harrowing, isn't it? What do they want? Why do they watch? That's fucking creepy.
Starlight skins obtained.
The moon will be back. It has to be. It always is.
Starlight skins obtained.
Pop art. The colors of paradise. Is that it? That is it? Something you want to tell me? I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well. Who? Witness. Why? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and then used to remotely access it. It needed a line of sight, though. That amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked. Did you give it to him? Yes. Why? He promised to help me. With what? He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service. Crimson. I know. I didn't expect it to be this. If this was him. This is the truth? Yes. Got some work to do. Well, that's interesting. Witness, man. You keep on being like the main fucking suspect. Alright, let's go talk to Akiko.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Okay, Akiko. Let's hang out first. Got a minute? You're gonna die. Humor me. You still collect war relics? Why do you care? Friendship, Akiko. We've been through this. Fine. Yes. Okay, good. Why collect the relics? What's the attraction? It's important to remember the past. The world is shaped by war. Right or wrong, soldiers lay down their lives and fight so you can sleep at night. Forget that and you forget how lucky you are. Take this. It's a shell from a demon I killed in Romania, before the Syndicate. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Akiko. I appreciate it. Good. Now that we played this friendship thing out, we're done, right? Done? Yes, we became friends. You got what you wanted. You can leave me alone now. If that's what you want, Akiko. That took longer than I was hoping. Goodbye. Ooh, got Max Hangout. Chivalrous War Relic. A petrified shell from a demon that Akiko killed during her campaign against Damned Harmony. Okay, so Akiko is maxed out. Fortunately, we got more stuff to talk about. What happened with the prisoners you removed from the barracks prison? It's classified. I disagree. Why were they removed? Investigator, they were being processed before the slaughter ritual. We don't just open the prison gates and let them wander over to the temple. They were removed before the slaughter ritual. What happened to them? They were processed and returned to their cells. The logs don't show them being returned. You don't have access to the full marshal network, so you can't prove that. You also don't get to question how I run my army. I was hoping I'd get some of her blood. You know what I mean? So I can access those hidden areas. Or not hidden areas, but the blocked off areas. Let's hang out, bro. Let's talk, Henry. Is this helping? These little chats helping you work out who did it? I'm getting a picture of the island. I understand the crucible of crime better. Like what you see? No. The islands can't continue like this. How are you going to fix it? That's a job for the next island. I need to find the truth first. You promise you're going to do something? I'll do what I can. Syndicate is a slow ship to turn. I hope you'll stick to that. Whatever. Ooh, Henry as well. We're making good progress here. Did you go through the barracks last night? Why are you asking? The only statue of New Knight is in the barracks. Well, I guess I did then. Good investigating. You nailed it. Any fucking idea how that happened? What everyone is saying about what you did last night might be wrong. Some excitement, finally. Okay, so we want to just hang out with Carmelina here.
Architect Carmelina Silence.
Can I ask you something? I want to give you something, investigator. Oh, flawless blood dancer eye? An eye? It's the eye of a worshipper of a blood dancer. It's been preserved and reformatted into a storage drive. Chronicles of Blood Dancer have been imprinted into it. By examining the crevices of the eye, you may learn about the god. Blood Dancer caused multiple planet-wide genocides as he perfected his insane technology. There are always sacrifices for progress, investigator. What are your sacrifices? A personal question. Every day we make micro-choices about how we live. Each one bears the weight of our vision for our own future. Is doing this going to better my goal? Or better realize my goal? No. Should I do it? Even though it is more beneficial to the world or loved ones? Can I live with the consequences? That sounds grave. Individual consequences do not have to be life-altering. They all add up, though. Please, go and enjoy the island, Lady Left Eyes. Through it, you may learn more about yourself. Thank you for your time. And Carmelina's next thing. Okay. So, Flawless Blood Dancer Eye. A gift from Carmelina. Preserved eye which has had the chronicles of the god Blood Dancer recorded to it. Interesting. Very interesting. What was up here again?
Scene investigation.
Oh, the library. Right. Oh, but we've seen this, though. Okay, so there's nothing else to do here. Fair enough. Alright, Sam.
Sam Daybreak.
Fancy a drink? You know me. This is my other blend, LD. Vortex. I trust Need is okay? This one is a punchier taste. That sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It's harder to appreciate, but you understand, don't you, LD? Do you miss being an assassin? Death doesn't interest me anymore, LD. But it was your calling for so long. Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling. A new craft. Can't you see? Do you miss the Paradise Psycho unit? Every day. Being an investigator completes me. That's how I feel, LD. Serving the right drink can change a life. That's better than taking a life, isn't it? If someone didn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. Ha! That's true, isn't it? I've enjoyed our conversations, LD. I hope the rest of your investigation proceeds smoothly. Is this our last chat? I'm afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time. So many memories. It's been a pleasure, Sam. Take care, won't you? Always. Okay, and Sam is maxed out. Okay, any idea why Lydia's lamp was outside the penthouse? No idea, LD. You sure it's hers? It has an engraving from you. Well, that is her knife. No idea why you found it there, though. Have you asked her about it? Not yet. You had something behind your bar, didn't you? Like a room or something that I couldn't get into. This one.
Scene investigation.
Yeah. I just realized that.
Nightmare computer.
No.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Very nice, very nice. Open safe. There's a lump of non-human flesh inside. Oh. That wouldn't happen to be Crying Grudge's flesh now, would it? Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
Pile bunker gauntlets. These might come in handy. Gauntlets. No clue. Sam is a safe lock by a nightmare computer. Seems excessive. There's a lump of flesh in here. Sure isn't human. I can feel the cosmos when I look at it. Yeah, this flesh is from Crying Grudge. Looks like it's been carved off something. Is this flesh from Crying Grudge? Sam's still got a pair of pile bunker gauntlets kicking around. Once an assassin, always an assassin, I guess. They're well used. Looks like they only have one charge left in them. They'll probably come in handy. I'll borrow them for a bit.
Key item obtained.
Pile bunker gauntlets. A high-end destructive weapon that can punch through thick material. It only has one use left in it. Oh, could I use this to get the thing off out of the ground? By one last kiss? Let's go check it out. We gotta go hang out with her anyway. Good thing I remembered that.
One last kiss.
Still nothing on demonology. Alright. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world till the island ends. Is the syndicate worth saving? That's for you to decide. For better or worse, the crime happened. The syndicate was on a straight path. Now the path branches. The truth you believe in will determine the fate of the syndicate. Which branch do you think we should take? We doubt the corruption. The syndicate is no place for paranoia and conspiracy. We have a holy cause. We have forgotten that. We are in a position to craft a perfect society. You said there was no such thing as perfection. So I did. The idea of perfection is intoxicating. We always let our guard down and start believing in it. We kidnap people from the real world and force them to worship our gods. They're pressed into service on the island, working in our factories and farms before being killed in a mass slaughter ritual. Hard to imagine much perfection coming from that. Perhaps we should wipe the slate clean? How do we do that? I have no idea, investigator. Okay, so let's try this here. Nice. I'm downright amazed at what I can destroy with some pile bunker gauntlets. Use the redacted to open the redacted. Nice. What the fuck? Who the hell are you? Mother? No, you're not her. Who are you? Mother called me Interrogate? Oh, child born into darkness. Born never to be known. Who's your mother? The corridor lady. Corridor lady? Who's that? What corridor? Built into the fabric. The corridors. Why are you here? I thought I escaped. You cannot escape blood. That's a gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. No, I failed. They want me dead. Who wants you dead? Mother and the man. Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not. Why do they want you dead? What did you fail at? Excuse me. My destiny. As much as I want to press, I want to really take a look at that bullet wound. I don't want this guy to die. Who shot you? Man with a crown. Is that the Montserrat? Crown, Montserrat? It sparkled. He shot me. I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red. He's the killer. Confessed to killing the council as part of his mission given to him by his mother. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there. What do you mean? I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. I see the lines that were hidden. Corridor key. There's no room for paradise, and there's no room in paradise for me. You need to see why. You're gonna die if you don't get treated. Good. Life has been bad. I shouldn't have been born. No, don't. He slit his throat. Just perfect. Who really were you? What the hell's going on here? I could take a blood sample at least. The blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some of the DNA. What the hell? This blood is Carmelina's DNA. I was just thinking Carmelina. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Was Interrogate her child? The sample matches the one used to open the third seal bloodlock last night. That puts him in the penthouse at the time of the murder. Well, what do you know? Ice Kiwami's blood matches this guy's. Does that mean Carmelina and Ice Kiwami had a kid together? Daddy's boy got through the bloodlock because he had council blood. There's some kind of strange flesh fused to his body. What is this? Yeah, Crying Grudge. Is this a flesh from Crying Grudge that Carmelina fused with someone? Was this used to get through the fourth holy seal? He has a knife. It's a perfect blade. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it. His own blood and all the council members. Is this the murder weapon? There's no blood on here that matches the marshals guarding the council building. The blade is perfect as well. It wouldn't have caused the ragged gashes in their throats. Somehow we got to the council without going through the guards. This knife matches the lacerations on the council murder victims. So his gunshot wound came from Montserrat's gun. His blood matches the gunshot splatter in the penthouse, right on the wall. Yes. He broke into the council penthouse, started attacking, and Montserrat shot him. And then he fled here. His blood matches the blood trail that ended on the wall, which answers the who, but not the what the hell. I need to find out more about this guy.
Key license obtained.
Key given to me by him. He said it would allow me to use the hidden corridors.
Key license obtained. Interrogate.
Interrogate. Secret killer hidden in the depths of paradise. I do so love these islands. The key Interrogate gave me fits this lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole. These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1? Well, I wanted to investigate the area first. Hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Interrogate. That was on the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. He said his mother is the corridor lady. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make these? I mean, makes sense. She's the architect, right? Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. A couple seem to go to the Syndicate apartments, including what I presume is Witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so he can watch the island's end. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. Looks like an amateur job that's punched through into these corridors. Does that one bypass the seals somehow? This corridor isn't letting me through. It looks like it goes to a Syndicate apartment. Probably Carmelina's. That would explain how she accessed the corridors. She can visit his little lair anytime she needed to. This is so messed up. Oh, this one's an enter. This is the entrance to the council building. It takes seconds to get here from his vault. He referred to his mother as the corridor lady. His blood proves that Carmelina is his mother. I think it's safe to assume that she made these corridors. She's the architect, after all. The corridors skip sections of space and allow the user to cross the island in an extremely short space of time. He said he'd been trained to kill. Did Carmelina hide him and use these corridors to get into the council to commit murder last night? The corridor that he used to escape back to his hideaway wasn't the same as the others. Maybe he inherited his mother's architecture powers and created it himself. Why didn't Carmelina just make a corridor that bypassed the seals? The council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she probably couldn't build a corridor to a location she doesn't know. So Carmelina and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There's a 5-minute window when Witness stepped out to his balcony and to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina could have used that time to travel through one of these corridors to get to him and take him to the council building. Trials are going to be exciting. That corridor was different. It looks amateurish. This bypasses the seals. A network of secret corridors across the island that contained a hidden killer. Did Carmelina set this plan up years ago? It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might have gotten away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case. Another weird door. This one leads to Witness's apartment. The conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes? Since I'm here, I might as well talk to him, right?
Witness to the end.
Want to chat? I must warn you that I'm not one for long conversations. What was it like growing up in the Chaos Palace? Character building. It is an insane network of twisting geometry. I did not see the outside world until I fled for the Syndicate with Ezekiel. I had no concept of time. It gave me a unique perspective on the world. Do you miss the Chaos Palace? I was constantly on the edge of insanity in that place. The dimensions and space within the hallowed halls forever twisted and reconfigured. I would pass gibbering wrecks of people as I went about my duties. The mind is a fragile thing, and nowhere tested that fragility more than the Chaos Palace. What happened to it? It was sacked during the Great Betrayal. Humanity stepped out of the light of the gods and steeped itself in sin. Great monuments to our holy benefactors were torn down. The Chaos Palace was reduced to rubble, then used to build Alexander's cities. That palace should never exist again. But I despair at what we have lost. I sometimes think we all live in our own chaos palaces. The gods can lead us out. Okay. Carmelina was in your apartment all last night, right? What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmelina had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her. I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she would have only been out here. Did you hear the elevator every time I come to speak to you? Now that you present that question to me, I'm surprised to say that I didn't. I put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead. So why did you want Crimson to get the key to the second seal? I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but that she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have almost nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Love Dies. You are being played. Have you got the key? I didn't even know the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I'm not Lady Love Dies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She's turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. You asked Crimson to get the key to the second Holy Seal from KHX. No, I'm losing my patience. By asking her to do that, and by her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it. I did nothing of the sort. You're denying all of it, or just going through the seal? All of it. I had nothing to do with Miss Acid's preposterous story, or the second seal. No desire to cooperate at all? I can't cooperate with the fabrication. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to this guy's room. There's literally nothing here. And I cannot go back out the way I came. Okay. This has been a lot.
Getting saved.
Alright, I'm going to call here because this episode has just drained me. In terms of looking for everything and, you know, continuing to find more shit. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. We still have more people to talk to. But I can't imagine there's too much left. I don't know what to think anymore. I honestly don't know what to fucking think anymore. We'll see how it goes, though. Again, it seems like this is the... Like, I spoke about it a few episodes ago, that I think this is like the Orient Express. If you know that story. If not, then I don't want to ruin it for you. But I feel like it's got those vibes. Because... I don't know, man. Honestly, don't fucking know. But we'll see. We'll see in the coming videos. Again, I can't imagine there's too much left. Maybe 2 more videos, I would assume. But we'll see how it goes. I need to go to bed. It's been a very long day. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.